So today we are going to complete PPB module A, everyone, right? Which is a very important module to all of you, right? PPB module A. Let's start discussing because module A is a very lengthy module. So we have to discuss some of the important questions related to module A. Okay, hi Krishna, hi Gopal, hi Ruchi, hello everyone. So let's start discussing. The very first question is you have to select the correct statement here, everyone. You have to select the correct statement here. When a Hindu dies, leaving a business, it passes on to legal heir. If leaves a male child, it descends to them. The property become a Hindu undivided property. The members of the family are called as kartas, and the eldest male child is the manager of or the co-parceners, right? Daughter, whether married or unmarried, are recognized as co-parsoner. The eldest female member of the family cannot be its karta in a HUF. You have to select the correct statement here. Hi Somu, hello, good morning. So you have to select the correct statement here. Everyone, please answer this question. So everyone, let's start discussing. Okay. So Ruchi is saying that only 1 and 3 is the correct statement. And everyone else, just please answer this question. Everyone, you guys. So we have to select the correct statement here. So the correct statement is what? So, everyone, please answer this question. So, Krishna is also saying C. Gopal is also saying C. So, if we talk about the correct answer here, yes, when we are talking about this Hindu undivided family concept, first is the correct statement or the definition of a Hindu undivided family. The members of the family are called as kartas. No, karta is actually the manager, you can say, the eldest male child. Okay, and the eldest male child is the manager or the co-partner. It is known as the karta, and that's why second is wrong. Daughter, whether married or unmarried, are recognized as co-partner. Yes, it is correct. The eldest female member of the family cannot be its karta first, because see, 2005 Delhi High Court ruling says that yes, the eldest female child of the family can also be its karta. Okay, it is choice. Okay, so if there is a eldest female child present, she can be a karta. It is not necessary that she should be a karta. Okay, so if there family decide, right? So eldest female child can also be the karta of Hindu undivided family. It is the 2005 Delhi High Court ruling, and that's why only one and third is the correct are the correct statement, and the second and fourth statements are wrong. Okay, everyone, good. Yes, everyone, just please like and share the video to the maximum you can. Everyone, just please like and share the video to the maximum you can. Next, see. Now you have to select the situation here. Okay, I'm just turning off the camera so that you can just focus on the question here, everyone. A manager is reviewing several account opening requests. Consider the following situation. Situation one, a 14-year-old minor want to open a current account, but his father can operate it on his behalf. A Pardanasheen woman wishes to open a current account but prefers to have her brother handle it for her. An illiterate person comes to the bank with a trusted friend to help him with the account opening process. A blind entrepreneur wants to open a current account to manage his business financing. Based on the bank policy, which of the following group cannot open the current account? Which of the following uh, uh, can open the current account? You can say which of the following group can open a current account on their own. You have to answer this. Can open a current account for this. Everyone just read out the question. So based on the bank policy, which of the following group can open a current account on their own? We have to select the correct statement here, everyone. So Rigved is saying A, situation A only. Hema is saying first and third can be the correct answer, and everyone else. And everyone else. So you all remember in a chapter, I have told you a situation where the current account cannot be operated by whom? First of all, the current account cannot be opened by a minor. In a minor, an account need to be opened, then the account of minor can be opened and operated by the natural guardian. So in case of minor, you have the flexibility here. Generally minor is not going to have a current account in general, right? But here some flexibilities are given, that if in case there is a minor who want to open a current account, the current account is offered to them, but his father can operate it on the behalf. So there is a flexibility in this situation. So this situation, yes, this they are allowed to open a current account in this particular situation. Whereas when we are talking about the current account, a complete parda nashin woman cannot open the current account. Now, what is a complete parda nashin woman? See, if you are seeing me, I am in hijab, right? So I am not a complete Parda Nashin woman because my face is visible, my hand is visible to all of you, right? So I'm not completely Parda Nashin woman. So I'm half Parda Nashin, right? But a complete Parda Nashin woman means everything is in veil, okay? Only eyes is visible. So that woman is not allowed to open a current account, okay? There is an illiterate person who is not allowed to open the current account. Blind person is also not allowed to open the current account. So there is a strict no, whether their brother want to handle or friends come with it, or there is a current account to manage their finance, nothing. Okay, there is no flexibility in these cases. So only situation one is the correct answer. Only situation A is allowed to open the current account because there is a flexibility in this case. There is some flexibility in this case, everyone. Okay, so understood everyone? Okay, any doubt in this question? If you have any doubt, you can ask your doubt. Everyone, just please at least like and share the video to the maximum you can. Whoever is watching this session, at least just please like the video. Everyone, at least just please like the video. Okay, done. No doubt. Everything is clear till now. Yes or no? Clear? Okay, can we move forward then? Okay, next situation. Choose the correct statement here. Now you have to choose the correct statement here. Yes, you have to choose the correct statement here. Everyone, you have to choose the correct statement here. The minor accounts should be allowed to overdrawn. Okay, the first statement is saying that the minor account choose to be allowed to be overdrawn. On the minor attaining the majority, the guardian is still allowed to operate the account. Banks are free to fix the minimum age at which they allow the minor to operate the saving bank account independently. You have to choose the correct statement here. Now, everyone, you have to choose the correct statement here. Ruchi is saying D, Krishna is saying D, Gopal is also saying D, and everyone else. And everyone else, please answer this question correctly. Everyone, you guys, choose the correct statement here. You have to answer the question correctly here. Okay, so Rigved, you are saying that all of the three are the correct statements. See, again, read out the question carefully. I'm not asking the incorrect statement. First statement is the minor account should be allowed to overdrawn. Yes or no? No, minor account is not allowed to overdrawn. Okay, so this is the wrong statement. On minor attaining maturity, the guardian is still allowed to open the current account. False, wrong statement. Bank are free to decide. Yes, normally they are giving a base age, but bank are free to fix the minimum age at which they allow the minor to operate the saving account independently. So obviously, third is the correct answer, and first and the second is the correct incorrect statement. Yes, all of you means maximum students are correct. Only third is the correct statement here, right? So D is the correct statement here. You have to choose the correct statement. Yes, only third is the correct statement here. Cool, everyone. Good. Next, for a safe deposit locker, a customer can make how many nominees? Only one, four, more than one, or two? Everyone. So this is a previous year question. So for a safe deposit locker, a customer can make how many nominees? Okay, so you have to answer this question correctly, guys. For a safe deposit locker, a customer can make how many nominees? Everyone, please answer this question. So, yes, for a safe deposit locker, a customer can choose to have a more than one nominee, not necessarily two. It can be three also, it can be four also. More than one is the appropriate answer for this, right? Okay. Next question. We have to choose the incorrect statement about the definition of the consumer. Now we have to choose the incorrect statement, everyone. Please listen it carefully. As per the Act, a person is called a consumer who avails the service and buy any goods for self-use. Okay. Next, worth to mention that if a person buys any goods or avail any service for the resale or commercial purposes, he or she considered as a consumer. The definition covers only online transaction through teleshopping, direct selling, or multi-level marketing. So you have to answer this question correctly. We have to choose the incorrect statement regarding the definition of the consumer. We have to answer this question correctly. Everyone, please answer this question correctly. You can all answer this question. Hema, Rigved, Ruchi, Krishna, Somu, please answer this question. Gopal, answer this question. Read out and answer this question. We have to choose the incorrect statement here. We have to choose the incorrect statement, guys. Incorrect statement here. Let's choose the incorrect statement here. Everyone, incorrect statement. So, when we are talking about the incorrect statement about the definition of the consumer, first definition, first option is correct because when a person is called as a consumer means he can avail the services and buy any good for the self-use. Correct? There is nothing wrong in the first statement. Worth to mention that if a person buys any good or avail any services for resale or commercial purpose, see, when you are purchasing anything for resale or commercial purpose, you are not considered as a consumer. So second statement is wrong. Whereas if we talk about the third statement, the definition covers only online transaction. No, it is actually valid for online as well as for offline transaction. So second and third, these are the wrong statement and first is the correct statement, right? So C is the correct answer because we have to choose the second statement. We have to choose what? We have to choose the second statement here, right? Everyone, incorrect statement here. Okay, done. Done, guys. Yes or no? Done. Any doubt? No. Next question. Let's see. What is one of the key role of the merchant bankers in the capital market? See, merchant bankers. What is the role of the merchant bankers in a capital market? Offer saving accounts to individual, facilitating initial public offering for corporation, managing personal loans for consumer, conducting currency exchange transaction. Everyone, please answer this question, guys. What is one of the key roles of merchant bankers in the capital market? What is one of the key role of the merchant bankers in the capital market? Everyone, please answer this question. What is one of the key roles of the merchant bankers in the capital market? Everyone. Just please answer this question, guys. Okay. So when we are talking about key roles of merchant bankers in a capital market? Yes. So merchant bankers, they are actually helping you to initiate initial public offering, or you can say help with them, you all to raise funding from the public, right? Helps you to what to just offer the red herring perspective or perspectives, right? So initial public offering helps to raise the shares. Okay, so these are the rules of the merchant banker. So B is the correct answer here. So B is the correct answer here, right? Done. Next, one of the key role, we are asking about one of the key roles. So the key role is initial public offering. Okay. Next question. We have to choose the correct statement here. Now, again, we have to choose the correct statement here. Everyone, okay? Time deposits are payable on demand. Time deposits are payable on demand. Demand deposits are repaid after expiry of a deposit period. The deposit in the current account are working funds of the business or enterprises and fluctuate widely and not paid any interest. Saving bank accounts are to inculcate saving habit and facilitate regular transaction through banking system and attract interest. Term deposit are for investing surplus fund for short to long term. Everyone, you have to answer this question correctly, guys. Everyone, you have to answer this question correctly. We have to choose the correct statement here. We have to choose the correct statement here. Correct statement here. We can all answer this question. Very easy question, right? We can all answer this question. We have to choose the correct statement here. Yes, first of all, see, time deposits are payable on demand. No, it is wrong. Time deposit actually are paid after expiry or a maturity period, right? Demand deposits are repaid after expiry. No, demand deposits actually are payable on the demand. Wrong statement. The deposits in the current account are the working fund of the business. True, they attract no interest. True. Saving accounts are to inculcate saving habit. Very good. True. Term deposit are for investing surplus fund for short to long term. Right. So 3, 4, and 5 are correct. First and seconds are incorrect statement. Yes, so C is the correct answer. Everyone is correct here. Gopal, Krishna, Hema, everyone is correct here, right? Everyone. Correct answer. True. Now, next question. The objective of the payment banks are to further financial inclusion by providing what? The objective of the payment banks are to further financial inclusion by providing what? Small saving accounts. Second, payment and remittance services to the migrant labor workforce, low income household and small businesses, other recognized sector entities and uses. So you have to choose. Both are correct, both are incorrect. Only one is correct, only second is correct. Everyone, please answer this question. Payment bank. So we have already discussed about the payment bank. We have already discussed about the payment bank. Yes or no? We have already discussed about the payment bank. Everyone, please answer this question. Which of the following is true about the payment bank? Okay, so both are the correct statement. Payment bank offers you the small saving account, true. And especially they focus on the payment and remittance facilities to migrant labor workforce, low income households, small businesses, other unorganized sector through. Actually, tell me, what is the limit of accepting deposit from the public in a small saving account? So here, what is the limit for the payment bank? So how much demand deposit a payment bank can accept from a customer? Everyone, please answer this question. How much is actually the limit for accepting demand deposit from the public for payment bank in a small saving account? So the correct answer is what? Yes, 2 lakh. Correct, Gopal and Hema. 2 lakh is the correct answer. Both are very important. So yes, A is the correct answer. Both are the correct statement, and 2 lakh is the limit. True, everybody. Okay. Good. Next question. Review of the risk categorization of the customer is carried out at every 2 month, 3 month, 5 month, or 6 month. Okay, you have to answer this question. Again, a easy question. You can easily answer this question. Overall, I have told you overall. So the correct answer is what, everyone? Review of the risk categorization of the customer is carried out at least every 6 months, right? So you know that there is a risk categorization of the customer into a high risk, medium risk, and low risk customer, right? When we are talking about the review of risk categorization, this is done in at least every 6 month. Okay, done. So the correct answer is D here. Next, choose the correct statement regarding the Rural Self Employment Training Institute. Okay, so I'm just switching off. No, okay, you are seeing the question correctly, right? So Rural Self Employment Training Institute are the initiative of Ministry of Child and Welfare to provide dedicated infrastructure in each district for imparting training and skill upgradation. These are managed by bank with the active cooperation from the central government only. Each RSCTI is expected to offer 30 to 40 skill development programs in one financial year of at least 1 to 6 week duration, covering the areas like agriculture, product, process, and the general program. So you have to choose the correct statement regarding the RSCTI. You have to choose the correct statement regarding the RSETI. Everyone, please answer this question. Easily, you can answer this question. We have to choose the correct statement here. Krishna Bal Krishnan is saying D, right? So, what is wrong in the first statement? What is wrong in the second statement? You have to tell this also. What is wrong in the first statement and what is wrong in the second statement? You have to tell this also. Everyone. So, what is wrong in the first statement and what is wrong in the second statement? You have to answer this also. So, when we are talking about this particular correct statement, Rural Self Employment Training Institute, remember I have already explained this in the class, right? So, RSCTI, these are the initiative of Ministry of Child and Welfare to provide dedicated infrastructure in each district. So, this is true, but it is the initiative of Ministry of Child and Welfare. This is wrong. Ministry is not Ministry of Child and Welfare, it is Ministry of Rural Development Initiative, MORD, right? So that's why first is the wrong statement. Okay, second is these are managed by the bank with the active cooperation from the central government only. No, it can be managed by the active cooperation of central as well as the state government. Both have to cooperate with the banks, and so second is the wrong statement and third is the correct statement. So if we talk about the correct answer, yes, D is the correct answer because only third is the correct statement here. Everyone, any doubt in this question, guys? Did you all are enjoying this? Everyone, this you all are enjoying this particular thing? Yes or no? Done? everyone, at least just please like the video, guys. Whoever is watching this session, at least just like the video. Okay. Prevention of money laundering and regulation stipulates that the bank must designate following functionaries for meeting PMLA obligation. Okay, so which of the following are the two posts which every bank must designate for meeting the Prevention of Money Laundering Act obligation? We have to answer designated director and principal officer, managing partner and whole time partner, managing director and whole time director, and none of the above. So we have to choose the correct statement here, everyone, you guys. We have to choose the correct statement here. Yes, so designated director and principal officer, these are the two must appoint post for the bank for following this prevention of money laundering rules and Prevention of Money Laundering Act, right? So, correct statement is A. Very good, everyone. Very important. CPO and designated director. The functions are important as well as the designation itself is very important. You have to focus on this particular area of a theory part, right? You have to focus on this theory part, right? Next, we have to choose the item of OPD for KYC purpose. So, officially valid document for KYC purpose, we have to choose the item for that. Passport, driving license, proof of possession of Aadhaar number, voter's identity card issued by Election Commission of India, job card by Narega, and letter issued by National Population Registrar. So, which of the following are the items for officially valid document for KYC purpose? Everyone, please answer this question. Officially valid document for KYC purpose. Everyone, we have to choose the correct statement. Ruchi, Rigved, Hema, Krishna, Gopal, everyone, you have to answer this question correctly. So, if we talk about the correct answer, see, we have the passport, right? Driving license, yes. Proof of possession of Aadhaar number, voter's identity card, job card by Narega, letter issued by National Population Register. Just read out all of these. Just remember all of these. These are all the six items which are accepted as an officially valid document for the KYC purpose. PAN is not included. This is the very important point. Okay, so B is the correct answer here. B is the correct answer. True. Next question. Every month, cross border wire transfer report must be delivered to Financial Intelligence Unit India by dash of the following month. Means Financial Intelligence Unit India report, you all remember. Financial Intelligence Unit India report, right? So there are some transactions which need to be reported, especially if it is related to the cross border wire transaction, and this should be delivered to the Financial Intelligence Unit India by every 15th of the month, right? Now, there are some special transactions, like, for example, the 50,000 limit. See, if the transactions are 50,000 and above, then you need to report it to the Financial Intelligence Unit India if it is a cross border wire transfer report, right? Or if it is cross border wire transaction, right? So, if the 50,000 and above threshold limit is matched, but if a banker has suspect that there is a particular customer who intentionally want to avoid this 50,000 limit by doing a series of transaction, then you also have to report this transaction to the Financial Intelligence Unit India, which is very important. So C is the correct answer here. C is the correct answer here, everyone. Correct. C is the correct answer here. Done. Next question. See, now you have to choose the correct statement regarding the positive pay system in the bank. You have to choose the correct statement regarding the positive pay system in a bank. Okay, so all account holder issuing checks for amount 50,000 and above must use the positive pay system. Customer have the direction, has the discretion to choose whether to avail themselves of the positive pay system for the check of 50,000 and above. A bank must make the positive pay system optional for all the checks, including those of 5 lakhs and above. Bank can choose to make the positive pay system mandatory specifically for the check which is of 5 lakh and above. You have to choose the correct statement here. Very good question. Positive pay system. What is a positive pay system? Reconfirming the details of the check if it is a large amount check. So reconfirming the details from the drawer. That is called as the positive pay system. Which of the following statement is correct regarding the positive pay system? You have to read it out and answer this question correctly. Everyone, just read it out and answer this question correctly, guys. Please answer this question, everyone. We have to choose and answer this question correctly, guys. So Hema is saying B, Ruchi is also saying B, and everyone else, please answer this question. Positive pay system, everyone. Where is Krishna? Where is Rigved? Where is Gopal? And where is Somu? Okay. Where is everyone? Just please answer. Where are everyone? Just please answer this question. Very important. Bal Krishna. Where is Krishna? Answer this question correctly. Very easy. See, two things you have to remember. If there is a check of 50,000 and above, bank should have to make this facility available to all the customer if they are issuing the check of 50,000 and above. Now it is up to them whether they want to avail it or not avail it. This is the first condition. Second, bank have to make it mandatory for all those check if the value is 5 lakh and above. So mandatory in the case of 5 lakh and above. So mandatory in the case of 5 lakh and above. Fourth is the correct statement. It is not optional for 5 lakh and above. Whereas when we are talking about 50,000 and above, it is the choice of the customer. It is not the compulsion, right? So if you are saying that all the account holders issuing the checks of 50,000 and above must use the positive pay system for, there is a discretion of choice that has been given to the customer whether they want to choose it for or not to choose it if the check is 50,000 and above. So yes, second and fourth are the correct statement. So B is the correct answer. Yes, everyone, B is the correct answer. Okay. Good question, everyone. Any doubt in this question? If you have any doubt, you are free to ask your doubt, everyone. And please, just please like and share the video. And everyone, it's a very important request for all of you. Again, I am saying that sometime I just share the link at the last moment in the group to all of you. Please just subscribe to this channel. I am going to take a lot of marathons for you all, a lot of useful marathons for you all. Okay. So, guys, this whole month you are just going to have a practice and practice marathons from my side, right? So all you have to do is to subscribe this channel and press the bell notification icon so that whenever I'm going to have a marathon for all of you, that marathon should be there in this particular thing, in this particular channel. So if you are pressing the bell notification icon, you will be get a notification, you will be notified by the YouTube itself. So kindly just do that. Okay, good. Everyone, you guys done? Next question. CERSAI, Central Registry for Securitization, Asset Reconstruction and Securities or Interest of India. This is authorized by whom? RBI in interest with the scheduled commercial bank, Government of India, RBI, or none of the above. CERSAI, Central Registry of Securitization, Assets Reconstruction and Securities Interest of India. This is authorized by whom? Everyone. This is authorized by whom? Everyone, we have to answer this question. This is authorized by whom? Everyone, please answer this question. CERSAI is authorized by, obviously, Government of India. To what? CERSAI has been authorized for by the Government of India. So CERSAI, we all remember that yes, CERSAI is a very important thing. Okay, so Government of India is the correct answer, right? Everyone, yes or no? Acha, for what purpose the CERSAI has been authorized by the government? Acha, tell me this if you all remember. For what purpose, for what specific purpose CERSAI has been authorized by the government of India? For what specific purpose? You can answer this question. So see, where there is a central KYC record registry. Yes, central KYC record registry. It is actually an entity which is authorized to receive, store, safeguard, and retrieve the KYC records in of a customer in a digital format. And for doing this, for performing the function of CKYCR, there is CERSAI which has been authorized by the central government. Both the things are very important for all of you. Okay. Okay, done. So why everyone is leaving the session? This is a very important session indeed. You are not actually taking it into consideration, but I am telling you, whatever the questions I am asking you, whatever the question I am here, practice you. This is very, very important for all of you. So don't just please miss out this session. This is very important. Okay, just please don't miss out this session. Done. Next question. Dash is the process by which people improve their knowledge and understanding of the use of financial product and services. Financial literacy, financial knowledge, financial understanding, or financial schooling. Dash is the process by which people improve their knowledge and understanding of the use of financial product and services. Very easy. You can all answer this question. Very easy. You can all answer this question, guys. Everyone. So, yes, if the people are improving their knowledge and understanding for the use of the financial product and services, this is called as what? Yes, this is called as the financial literacy. FL. Financial literacy. So, A is the correct answer. True. Next. Ravi, a new customer, just listen out this. It is a case study, very important. Just focus on this and answer this question. This type of case studies are very important for you all. Okay. Ravi is a new customer, opens a online account with the bank using OTP based eKYC linked to his Aadhaar. Okay. In the first quarter of the financial year, Ravi deposited 90,000 in his account. During the same period, he received a credit totaling of 1.5 lakh. He also takes a term loan of 50,000 to fund a personal project. At the end of the first quarter, Ravi plans to make an additional deposit and apply for another loan. Which of the following action can Ravi take without violating the restriction imposed on non-face to face customer? So you get, this is the question regarding the restrictions which are imposed on non-face to face customer, right? Restriction. What are the restrictions which are imposed on non-face to face customer? So I have told you, if you are a non-face to face customer, means you are a OTP based eKYC customer, right? Then, first of all, your aggregate deposit should not exceed 1 lakh. So, aggregate deposit maximum limit is what? 1 lakh. Okay. Now, your aggregate credits cannot exceed 2 lakhs in a year. Okay. And you are eligible for borrowing a term loan of rupees 60,000 only in a financial year. So, these are the restrictions that are imposed on you. So, in the first quarter, Ravi deposited 90,000 into the bank account. 90,000 deposit Ravi made into his bank account means the additional now is only 10,000 left, because you cannot have a deposit of more than 1 lakh in your bank account if you are a eKYC linked customer. Okay. So here only 10,000 is left. Now, during the same period, the credits is totaling 1.5 lakh. Maximum credits you are allowed to have 2 lakh. Okay, so 50,000 is here, which is left from the limit. And the term loan of 50,000, so additional 10,000 term loan you can borrow. Okay, so now see, he can deposit additional 20,000. No, 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 first is wrong. He can deposit 10,000 true and apply for a term loan of rupees 10,000. This is the correct statement. He can deposit 5,000 and apply for a term loan of 60,000. More wrong. So B is the correct statement here. Very good. B is the correct statement here. So did you like the question? Did you like the level of the question, everyone? So I have told you I am just going to start the practice session in the crackers batch. And when I'm going to start the crackers batch, okay, the MCQ session in the Oliveboard app, I am going to tell you these type of question. These are my main focus where you have to use your mind. Now, in these type of question, two things are covered. Okay, first, you are very well aware of all the situations where you will remember. Okay, then you have a following case study. Okay, so these type of questions are very important for all of you, right? Everyone, good? Done. Next question. Banks are required to maintain a record of all transaction from the date of transaction for a period of 5 year, 8 year, 10 years, or no need to maintain. You can answer this question very easy. You can answer this question very easy. You can answer this question very easy. Everyone, please answer this question. Everyone, at least just please like the video. Whoever is watching this video, at least just please like the video. And you are not giving feedbacks to the comment section. No, guys, you are not giving feedbacks to the comment section. So feedbacks are very important. So last, I have told you in the last IEFS module, just please give your feedback. No one has given the feedbacks in the comment section. Okay, you have to take just 1 minute extra to give your feedback in the comment section, guys. Okay, so bank are required to maintain a record of all transaction from the date of transaction for a period of 5 year, 8 year, 10 year, or no need to maintain. So yes, they have to maintain for a period of 5 year. Okay, this is very important. They have to maintain for a period of 5 years. A is the correct answer here, right? Next, we have to choose the correct statement here. It requires a minimum of 5 members for the incorporation of a public limited company, and there is no upper limit. It requires a minimum of 2 members and a maximum of 200 members for the incorporation of a private limited company. A company in which 50% or more shares are held by one or more central or state government, including a subsidiary, is called as a government company. Choose the correct statement here. No, not 10, it is 5 year. For a period of 5 year, Hema, not 10. Okay, you have to choose the correct statement here, guys. Everyone just choose the correct statement here. Shirish, hi, good morning. You are late in the class. A good 40-minute late in the class. Okay, this is not good. Rigve, Shirish, you are a very uh, you are a regular student, so please just don't miss out these sections, marathon session. This is actually for you all. Okay, getting nothing from these marathon sessions, right? Why I'm going to have these marathon sessions? Just to make you all practice and well versed with all the theories which we have read in the class, right? So this is actually gold for all of you, right? So just please understand the importance of these particular chapters or these particular marathon, because the questions are very important. I have framed questions by myself. Okay, you are going to get a very good knowledge of the questions, and you are very well aware that how you have to solve the questions in your examination, right? So don't miss out this session. Okay, everyone. Sunil, A. So we have to choose the correct statement here. It required a minimum of 5 members for incorporation of a public limited company. Everyone, please answer this question. 5. For a public limited, there is a minimum 7 members required and maximum no. Maximum, there is no upper limit, true, but a minimum of not five, 7 members are required. So first is wrong. Second, it requires a minimum of 2 member and the maximum of 200 member. Minimum of 2, maximum of 200 member, true, right? A company where 50% or more shares are in the hand of central or state government. 50% or more. No 50%, it is actually 51% or more. Okay, so it is wrong. Okay, so it is also wrong. First is wrong, third is wrong. Only second is correct. So A is the correct answer here. A is the correct answer here. Hema, Ruchi, Gopal, Sanjay, Rigved, Sunil, Shirish, everyone. Yes or no? Correct? Any doubt in this question? Yes or no? Any doubt in this question? Yes or no? Clear? Can we move to the next question, everyone? Can we move to the next question, everyone? No doubt? Clear? Good. Okay. Rajesh files a RTI request with the Public Information Officer of his local government office on January 1st, seeking information about a public development project in his area. On January 15th, he follows up with the PIO but received no response. Rajesh, feeling frustrated, decide to file an appeal for the non-compliance of the RTI Act, Right to Information Act. Which of the following statement is most accurate regarding with the situation of Rajesh? Rajesh request is deemed refuse at the PIO failed to respond within 30 days limit, allowing him to appeal. Rajesh's request is deemed accepted as the PIO failed to respond within 30 days limit, allowing him to appeal. I'm just switching off the camera so that you can just read out the question carefully, okay? Rajesh cannot file an appeal as the request is deemed refused or none of the above. You have to answer this question. Now, it is again a very good question. It is regarding Right to Information Act. Public Information Officer Right to Information Act, January 1, January 15th. Very important. Read out the question carefully. There are some hidden details in this. Please answer this question. Everyone, please answer this question. Okay. Everyone, you have to answer this question. Read out, answer this question. Okay, take your time. Read out, answer this question. Take your time, read out, and answer this question. Take your time, read out, answer this question. Yes, Ruchi. Okay, Sunil is saying B, Krishna is saying B. Rajesh request is deemed accepted as the PIO failed to respond within 30 days limit, allowing him to appeal. See, when public information officer fails to respond to you within the 30 days limit, see on January 1 and 15, they fails to respond you within a 30 days limit. It means that first of all, your request is refused. When the PIO is not able to respond you within this particular time period, then it is actually what your request has been refused. Okay, but when your request is refused, still you as a person can file an appeal against the PIO decision. You have the power to make an appeal against the PIO's order, right? So, when we are talking about this particular thing, so deemed accepted cannot be the answer. Now, from A and C, we have to choose because it is deemed refused. If the PIO fails to respond within 30 days, yes, it is deemed refused. True. But now, in C, it is saying that you cannot file an appeal, which is wrong. Still, you have the flexibility that you can file an appeal against the PIO order. So A is the correct answer here. And that's why A is the correct answer here, everyone. A is the correct answer here, guys. Everyone. Understood this question? Yes or no? Yes or no? Everyone. Still, you have any doubt in this question? Please ask your doubt, everyone. If you have any doubt, you are allowed to ask your doubt, everyone. Clear? No doubt? Everything is clear? Good. Yes. Done. So these type of question you will be getting in the crackers batch. When I'm going to start the crackers batch, when I'm going to start the this is actually one of the question which I have framed for that particular paid classes, but I have given this in the YouTube as well to make you very well aware that this will be going a good mental exercise for all of you. All the MCQ session which I am going to take in the paid class is a good mental exercise for all of you. Why? Because these type of case studies I'm going to have in this particular thing. Okay, done. Okay, so last question of the class. Okay, how many designated partners should be appointed as per the limited liability partnership agreement? How many designated partners should be appointed as per the limited liability partnership agreement? At least one, at least two, at least three, at least four. Everyone. How many designated directors or partners should be appointed as per the limited liability agreement? LLP, at least two, right? Good. Sunil, Shirish, Rigved, Gopal, Sanjay. But 30 days limit not exhausted. Yes, it is not exhausted. But I have to check which of the following is most accurate regarding this situation. 30 days limit is not crossed. Still, if Rajesh decide to file an appeal, they have the flexibility, right? Because 30 days is now here, the limit is 30 days. Maybe you can say on, for example, Feb 15th. Okay, Feb 15, you can say this. Okay, sometime while framing the question, I'm not having the exact date. Feb 15, you just choose Feb 15 in this case, right? Now, what is the answer? A is the answer, right? Yes, 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 yes. Okay, okay. So Feb 15, you can say it is Feb 15. Then it is the right question. Yes or no? Sometimes I also make some mistake in the class. Don't worry. But January 1st, now Feb 15. Now it is good. 30 days limits are exhaust. Okay. Now Rajesh want to decide or file an application for the non-compliance of RTI Act. Now what is the correct station? Feb 15 is okay. Okay. Done. Right. Good. Everything is clear. Okay, done. Thank you so much for confirming. So let's start discussing the topic. Then let's start discussing this particular module. So the very first question of the class is, which of the following is not a cardinal principle of lending? So you'd remember I have told you the cardinal principle of lending: safety, liquidity, public welfare, diversity, and purpose. So you have to tell me which of the following is not a cardinal principle of lending. Everyone, please answer this question. So Sunil is saying D, diversity. Priya is saying C, public welfare. Rigved is saying C, public welfare. Okay. So when we are talking about the cardinal principle of lending, yes, safety is the cardinal principle of lending. Liquidity is the cardinal principle of lending. Public welfare actually is not a cardinal principle of lending. No, not a public welfare. Instead of public welfare, it is actually profitability. We have to look the profitability of the money we are lending to the borrowers, right? We don't lend for public welfare. We lend for gaining profit, right? And so profitability. Diversification is very important, and purpose is very important. So these are the cardinal principle of lending: safety, liquidity, profitability, diversity, and purpose. Last is security, and under security we have 7 C's, right? Everyone, good? Okay, next question. Now, see, this is the next question, and you have to focus on this question and answer this question. Sita run a retail store and has a cash credit facility with her bank. She frequently uses this facility to stock up inventory, paying interest only on the amount she actually withdraws. Okay. On the other hand, Amit has an overdraft. Okay, so Sita has a cash credit facility. Amit has an overdraft facility. Right now, he sometimes withdraw more than this account balance to maintain unexpected expenses. Right now, consider the following situation. Which of the following statement is true? Sita can withdraw without any limitation, whereas Amit is limited to his account balance. Both Sita and Amit pay interest on the full credit limit regardless of the amount used. Third, Sita has a fixed withdrawal limit while Amit can withdraw beyond his account balance as needed. Sita cash credit is more flexible than Amit's overdraft because it allows for larger withdrawals. So you have to answer this question. Lakshmi, Krishna, Mansi, Ruchi, Rigved, Sunil, Naveen, everyone. Very easy. So all of you are saying C. So this is actually regarding the difference between what? The difference between cash credit facility and the overdraft facility, if you all remember, right? If you all remember this particular thing. So cash credit facility means you have a certain limit specified by the bank. So you have certain limit is specified by the bank and you have to withdraw within this limit, right? That is the cash credit. Overdraft means you can withdraw beyond your account balance. Okay, there is no certain limit specified by the bank. So obviously, overdraft facility is actually more flexible in case if we compared it to cash credit facility. So it is less flexible, right? So when we are talking about D, Sita's cash credit is more flexible. No, no. If the D was saying that overdraft is more flexible than cash credit, yes, then D can be the correct answer. But no, Sita's cash credit is more flexible, so that cannot be the answer. Sita has a fixed withdrawal limit, yes, while Amit can withdraw beyond his account balance as needed. So C is the most appropriate answer for this question. Okay, done. Everyone, at least just please like the video. Whoever is watching this session, just please like the video and share this video as much as you can. Everyone, you guys, just please at least like the video and share it as much as you can. Everyone, you guys. Done. Good. Next question. See, this is the next question. Now you have to choose the correct statement here. We have to choose what? We have to choose the correct statement here. What are the essential ingredients of a partnership firm? Okay, so we have to choose the correct statement here. Essential ingredient of a partnership firm. There must be an association of two or more than 2%. Two partners can enter into a new partnership firm. Two partnership can enter into a new partnership firm. There must be sharing of profit and loss of the business, and sharing only profit but not loss is not allowed at all. There must be business trade, occupation, profession, that can be legal or illegal. So you have to choose the correct statement here. So which of the following statement is correct regarding the partnership? Everyone, you can all answer this question. Everyone, you can all answer this question. Which of the following are the correct statement of the partnership firm? Just see this. Everyone, just read out the question carefully and please then answer this question. Don't rush. I'm saying that please don't rush. Okay. Again, read out and answer this question. This is very unfortunate for me if you can't answer this question. Okay. So just please, please don't rush. Just please, again, just read out carefully and answer this question. Carefully read out. I am giving you time. Again, so Mansi said none of the above. Lakshmi says only one is the correct answer. Kirutika also only A. Okay. So just read it out carefully. If I'm saying that read it out carefully, means there is something fishy in each and every point. Something is fishy in each and every point, and that's why I'm saying that again and again. Just please read out carefully. Okay. Now let's talk about the very first statement. There must be an association of two or more person. True. Two partnership can enter into a new partnership, that is false. Two partners of a partnership can form another partnership, true. But two partnership can enter into a new partnership, that is false. And so first is wrong. If you are saying A is correct, no. Two partnership cannot enter into a new partnership. I have already explained you in detail in the class. There must be sharing of profit and loss of the business, and sharing only profit and not loss is not allowed at all. That is also false. You can do either ways, sharing profit and loss both, or sharing only profit not loss, that can also be the ingredient of a partnership firm. Third, there can must be a business, trade, occupation, profession, that can be legal or illegal. You can form a partnership firm for an illegal business, no. So none of the above is the correct statement here. Only Mansi is right. D is the correct answer. Okay, Manas or Manasa. Okay, done? Clear? Okay, good. Next question. Which of the following is not the part of 7 C's credit appraisal model? 7 C's. So, cardinal principle of lending is another thing. 7 C's credit appraisal model to check the security of the money you lend. Now, what are the 7 C's? Not a part of 7 C's: character, capacity, capital, collateral, and changes. 7 C's. So, you have to learn the 7 C's, everyone. 7 C's. Everyone, please answer this question. Everyone, at least just please like the video. Whoever is watching this session, guys, just at least please like the video. Okay, so when we are talking about the 7 C's, right? Those 7 C's includes character, true. Capacity, true. Capital, true. Collateral, true. Changes, no. No changes. Conditions, cash flow, and credit worthiness. Conditions, cash flow, and credit worthiness, right? So, not the changes. So, we have character, capacity, capital, collateral, condition, cash flow, credit worthiness, right? So, these are the 7 C's. Changes is not a part of 7 C's. Clear? Done? Okay, good. Next question. Now, see this. If there are two items on the debit side of the customer's current account, okay, a debit of rupees 1000 on 3rd March and 500 on 6th March. Okay, in a year, and the borrower pays 750 on 12th of March. What does a banker is doing right now? The sum will be appropriated first by reducing the earlier debit of 1000 rather than decreasing or decreasing a charge the later debt of 500. The bankers are now treating all the debits as one debit, both A and B or neither A nor B. So again, read out the question and please answer this question. A very good question for all of you. Read out the question and answer it. So there are two debits. So one made on 3rd March 1000, second made on 6th March 500, right? And lastly, a borrower paid 750 on 12th March. So how this 750 will be adjusted toward 1500? What can be the scenario? So in the first statement, it is saying that first this 750 is used for adjusting the debit of 1000, then 500. Now the bankers are treating all debits as one debit, means they can just add on the debit like 1500 and then adjust this 1500 with the 750, or both can be the scenario, or neither one nor two. Everyone please answer this question. Neither one nor two. Ruchi is saying B. Krishna saying neither one nor two. Acha, okay, Krishna, if neither one nor two can be the answer, then what do you think can be the adjustment point for this? Everyone, what can be then the adjustant or adjusting point for this? Everyone. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Preetam is saying A. Okay. Acha. When we're talking about this type of questions, right? So now what a banker is doing right now? What a banker is doing right now? So earlier banker used to follow these policies. So first they actually adjust the very first debit, then second, then third, then fourth. So this was the rule that was followed earlier by the bankers. But now, okay, now the bankers are following these rules. All the debits are treated as one debit. Like this 1500, they are treated as one debit, means 1500, and the credit of 750 is adjusted toward this complete 1500 debit. Now the balance is 750 in the debit. Okay, so that is what the banker is following right now. So B is the correct answer. Right? Right, everyone? Right, everyone? Yes, B is the correct answer. True, 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 true. Next question now. On receiving the news of the death of the partner, bank should do what? Everyone, at least just please like the video. Whoever is watching this session, at least I have a request that you have to at least like the video, guys. This is the least you can do. Okay, this is the least you can do. At least whoever is watching this session, at least just please like the video. Okay, done. Now, on receiving the news of the death of the partner, bank should do what? So once a bank has actually received the news of the death of the partner, then they have to do what? First of all, stop the transaction in the running credit facility like cash credit overdraft to crystallize the liability of the deceased partner. Make his or her estate liable for its due. May allow the transaction in a separate account so that the business of the firm is not adversely affected, or all of the above. Very easy. Okay. Mansa saying A. Rituka is also saying A. Kirutika. Lakshmi is also saying A. Okay. Sunil is also saying A. So you are all saying A. Again, acha, read out the question. Again, just please read out the question carefully. Don't rush. Don't rush. Okay, I'm saying that please don't rush. Again, just read out the question very carefully. What the question is asking from you. Read out carefully, please. Read out the question carefully again, guys. Okay. Okay, so now, okay, so see, when the bank received the death news of the partner, yes, first of all, they stopped the running in the credit facility like cash credit or overdraft, make his or her estate liable for the dues. Then the last may allow the transaction in the separate account so that the business of the firm is not adversely affected. All of the above is the correct answer. So this is the plan of action for the bank. First this, second this, third this. So all of the above is the correct answer, right? Yes, all of the above is the correct answer. Good. All of the above is the correct answer, guys. Right? Good, everyone. Next question. The main characteristic of the company is or are. What is the main characteristic of a company? It doesn't have its perpetual existence. Changes in its member affect its existence or identity. The share of a joint stock company are not transferable. A company is not entitled to own and hold property in its own name. The shareholders' liabilities are unlimited. So you have to check the correct answer here. The main characteristic of a company is what? The main of characteristic of the company is what? Everyone. The main characteristics of the company is what? Everyone, you have to answer this question. The main characteristic of a company is or are. What is the main characteristic of a company? Okay, none of the above. So, what is wrong in every point? If you are saying none of the above, okay, then what is wrong in each and every point? Let's discuss what is wrong in each and every point here. First of all, it doesn't have a perpetual existence. Perpetual existence is one of the main thing of a company. Perpetual existence is one of the main thing of a company. So changes in its member affect its existence? No. When the members are changed or the directors are changed or the shareholders are changed, it doesn't affect the existence or identity of the company. So wrong. The shares of a joint stock company are non-transferable. It is wrong. They are freely transferable. Okay. Company is not entitled to own and hold property in its name. False. Company is entitled to own and hold property in its own name. The shareholders' liability is unlimited. False. The shareholders' liability is limited to the extent of shares they have in that company. Right? So none of the above is the correct answer. D is the correct answer. Perpetual existence means when there are changes in any members, directors, shareholders, or stakeholders. There are changes in any of them. It will not affect the existence or identity of that company. That is called as the perpetual existence. Okay. So a company has always a perpetual existence. It means that changes in any of the stakeholder doesn't affect the identity of the company. You don't have to change the name, re-register the company because the board of directors have been changed. No. Irrespective of the number of the board of directors are changing, the company have its own existence. That is called as perpetual existence. Clear? Done. Next question. And one person company may lose its status if the paid up capital exceed dash. or average annual turnover is more than dash in the dash immediate preceding consecutive year. Fill in the blanks. Fill in the blanks, everyone. Just fill in the blanks, each and every one. Guys, just fill in the blanks, each and every one. A one person company may lose its status if the paid up capital exceed what? Or average annual turnover is more than what? In the dash immediate preceding consecutive years. So we have to answer this question, everyone. We have to answer this question. Yes. So a one person company may lose its status if the paid up capital exceed 50 lakhs or the average annual turnover is more than 2 crore in the three immediate preceding financial year. Then a one person company loses its status. So A is the correct answer here. So Mansi is correct here. So you have to actually learn these type of question. These are the important question. Okay, these are the one marks questions that can be asked in your examination. So please focus on this. Okay, focus on these type of questions also. The easy questions. Done. Next question. See, XYZ limited liability partnership. XYZ limited liability partnership was formed to provide consulting service in India. Okay. Consider the following two scenarios. First, in the first year of operation, this limited liability partnership has a total partner contribution of 20 lakh and a turnover of 35 lakh. In the second year, they have expanded its operation, leading to the partners' contribution increase to rupees 4 lakh 50,000 and a turnover of 45 lakhs, right? Now, based on which of the following, or based on the above situation, which of the following statement is or are correct, right? So, please answer this question. Everyone, please answer this question. Please answer this question. Please answer this question, guys. Okay. Ruchi is saying A or D. Does not qualify limited liability partnership in either of the situation. And everyone else, just listen, just please read out the question carefully and then answer this question. So see, when there is a small limited liability partnership, what is the scenario? A small limited liability partnership is where the contribution of the partner does not exceed 25 lakh and the turnover does not exceed 40 lakh. Okay. So this is the scenario that the contribution should not exceed what? 25 lakh and the turnover does not exceed 40 lakh. So in first situation, yes, it is qualifying the small limited liability partnership status. Okay. So first is the clear cut answer. In second situation, see this. In the second year, a small limited liability partnership, or yeah, here the contribution, I think it is not 4 lakh, it is 40 5 lakh, sorry, 45, 4 lakh 50, 45 lakh. You just see it is a 45 lakh, right? Now, in the second year, if the XYZ has expanded its operation, contribution increased to rupees 45 lakh. So there is a second condition in a small limited liability partnership, if you all remember. So in the normal scenario, it should not exceed 25 or 40 lakh, but there is an upper limit also. So if the contribution of the partner cannot exceed 25 lakh, and the amount, higher amount cannot be exceeding 5 crore, means 25 lakh and 5 crore both can be the criteria. The very upper limit of the contribution is 5 crore. So if you have the contribution within 5 crore also, then you are a small limited liability partnership. Same in the turnover. Normal turnover scenario is 40 lakh, but a very high limit is 50 crore. So if you have within 50 crore and within 5 crore contribution and within 50 crore turnover, still you are a small limited liability partnership. So according to the very high limit and threshold limits, second is also a small limited liability partnership. And so both the situations actually qualifies the small limited liability partnership condition. So A is the correct answer. Clear everyone? Yes or no? Yes or no everyone? Clear? Everyone? Yes or no guys? Just please comment once. If you are cleared with this question, just please comment. If you are not clear, just please ask your doubt, everyone. If you are clear, just then please comment. And if you are not clear, just please comment. Everyone. Okay. Now, next question. Which of the following is the correct in case of pledge? Which of the following is correct in case of pledge? Okay. First, ownership remains with borrower, but possession is with the bank. First is saying ownership remains with the borrower, but the possession is with the bank. Second, both ownership and possession remains with the borrower. Third, both ownership and possessions are transferred to the bank. Fourth, possession is with the borrower, but ownership is transferred to the bank. In case of pledge, you can answer this question. What is the pledge? Everyone, pledge, pledge. Read out the question carefully and then please answer this question. I have told you about the pledge scenario. So, pledge is related to what? Like stocks and movable assets. Pledge are related to like stocks and movable assets, right? So, everyone, Kirutika, Krishna, Ruchi, Sunil, Kavita, everyone who is watching this session, okay, you have to give me the answer. Lakshmi, where is Lakshmi? Where is Vamsi? Where is Sunil? Where is Rigved? Why are you not answering any question, everyone? Yes. So Krishna is right here and Sunil is right here. Ownership remains with the borrower. True. Ownership is still mine. But I have to transfer the possession with the bank. That is called as the pledge. That is called as pledge. Ownership is with the borrower, but they have to transfer the possession to the bank. That is called as the pledge. So A is the correct answer here. A is the correct answer here, everyone. True? Yes or no? Clear? No, A is the correct answer. No, A is the correct answer in pledge. Ownership always remain with the borrower, but you have to transfer the possession to the bank. Okay, done. Okay, done. The shares of a public limited companies are not transferable, transferable, sovereign security, or negotiable. Everyone, please answer this question. The shares of a public limited companies are not transferable, transferable, sovereign security, or negotiable? Everyone, please answer this question. The shares of a public limited companies are not transferable, transferable, sovereign security, or negotiable. Everyone, you have to answer this question, guys. Okay, so when we are talking about the shares, shares of a public limited companies are always transferable. Public limited companies shares are freely transferable. Private limited company shares are not transferable or restricted. Okay, so B is the correct answer. So this is the simple question, but you have to learn these simple questions also for your examination, right? Because in examination you will get a mixture of both simple as well as tough questions, right? So please just listen carefully. You have to practice easy also. You have to practice tough questions also, everyone. Okay. Next question. Now see this a case study. This is a type of case study. Okay, I'm just switching off the camera. See, ABC Manufacturing is assessing its working capital requirement for the upcoming financial year. Consider the two scenario. ABC Manufacturing allocates 10 lakh for the purchase of raw material, 2 lakh for rent, and 3 lakh for employment or employee wages. Okay. Now, second, in a bid to expand, ABC plan to invest 15 lakh in setting a new plant while also allocating 5 lakh for raw material and 1 lakh for wages. Which of the following statement is correct regarding the components of working capital? Both the situation includes only items that are a part of working capital. Situation 1 includes items that are a part of working capital. Situation 2 includes items that are a part of working capital. Neither situations include items that are a part of working capital. Very easy question, but you have to take care while answering this question. Everyone, everyone, please answer this question. Everyone, please answer this question. Read out carefully. Question, please read out carefully. Read out carefully, guys. Read out carefully. The answer can be what? You have to read out carefully and you can answer this question. Very easy. Lakshmi is saying A, Krishna is also saying A, Mansa is saying D. Neither situation includes items that are a part of working capital, right? Guys, just please focus. Okay, again, I'm saying that please focus. Kirotika, not sure. See, now focus. I know you can all answer this question. Okay, why I should be bothering about you all? I know that you can all answer this question. This is a very easy question. I'm again giving you 1 minute more. Just please relax, see the question, focus on the question and then answer. Just focus on the question and then answer. Okay, Sandeep is saying only Sunil has said the correct answer. Only Sunil here is the correct answer. Well done, Sunil. Only Sunil. And it is a very easy question. There is nothing complicated in this question. See, in situation one, they allocate 10 lakh for the purchasing of raw material. Raw material is a part of a working capital. True. 2 lakh for rent payment. Rent payment is a part of working capital. And 3 lakh for employee wages. Employee wages are a part of working capital. So in situation one, all the components are of working capital. Now second, They plan to invest 15 lakh in setting up of new plant. First of all, this 15 lakh is not a working capital. It is a capital expenditure, or you can say it is actually for the purchasing of assets. So it is not included in the working capital. So situation 2 does not have all the items of working capital. It has capital expenditures also. While raw material and wages are the working capital, but this new plant is not a working capital. So both situation includes only the item of working capital false. Only situation 1 include yes. Situation 2 no. Neither no. So B is the correct answer. Only Sunil is correct here. If you have any doubt in this, kindly ask. Everyone, if you have see any doubt, you are free to ask your doubt. Everyone, you guys. Any doubt here? See, if you have any doubt, kindly ask. Everyone. Any doubt, guys? But at least say done, yes, no, at least say anything. At least just say anything. Clear? Kirutika, working capital includes raw material, rent, employee wages. Okay. The new plant investments are not working capital. These are not a part of working capital. These are a part of term loans. Okay. Where you have to expend for purchasing of any asset. Okay. So situation 2 are not a part of a working capital. Situation 1, yes, these are the part of working capital. Okay. Good. Next question. Choose the incorrect statement. Okay, incorrect statement. Higher the risk, higher will be the profitability. Lower the risk, lower is the profitability. Fixed assets are less profitable than the current asset. Okay, then short term funds are more expensive than the long term funds. Incorrect statement. Choose the incorrect statement, everyone. Choose the incorrect statement, everyone. Guys, choose the incorrect statement. Krishna, focus, focus. Focus on this question again and answer. Focus on this question and then answer. I am saying there again, just focus on this question and answer. Incorrect statement. We have to choose the incorrect statement here. Focus. Anju is saying B. Mansi is saying B. Yes, B is the correct answer. Yes. No, Sunil. Focus. Incorrect. We have to choose incorrect. Okay. Higher the risk, higher is the profitability. Lower the risk, lower is the profitability. Correct. Correct. Fixed asset are less profitable. Incorrect. Fixed asset are actually more profitable than the current asset. Short-term funds are more expensive than the long-term fund. Incorrect. Because short-term funds are less expensive than the long-term fund. So second and thirds, these are the incorrect statement. We have to choose the incorrect statement. So B is the correct answer. Okay. Done? Clear? Now next question. Right. Ravi, 16-year-old minor. Again, focus. Ravi, a 16-year-old minor, urgently need a laptop for his online classes and approaches a bank for a loan. The bank approves a loan of 50,000 specifically for this purpose. Ravi's parents are unaware of this loan. Few months later, Ravi default on the loan repayment and the bank is unsure about the recovery. Which of the following statement is accurate regarding the bank's ability to recover the loan? The bank cannot recover the loan since Ravi is a minor. The bank can recover the loan from the Ravi's parents. The bank can recover the loan from Ravi's estate. The bank can recover the amount only if Ravi's parent co-signed the loan agreement. Everyone, you have to answer this question. Focus and answer. Focus on this question and then answer. Again, I'm saying that. Focus on this question and then please answer. Don't rush, focus and then answer. Focus and then answer. Please answer this question. I'm just switching off the camera. Just again read out and answer this question, guys. Just read out carefully and again answer this question, everyone. Read out the question again and answer, everyone. Okay, so see, Ravi is a minor. True. And Section 68 of the Indian Contract Act, remember, Section 68 of the Indian Contract Act says that if the loan is received for the necessities of the minor, then the minor's estate is liable for the recovery of that loan only and only if the loan is received for the necessities of the minor. Okay, so section 68 says that a minor is allowed to borrow the loan from the bank if it is for the necessities of that minor, and in this condition the minor estate is liable for the recovery of that loan, right? Section 68. And so, according to Section 68, the bank can recover it from Ravi's estate because the loan is taken for the necessary item. So, C is the correct answer. C is the correct answer. Section 68 of Indian Contract Act. Very important, okay? I have told you a minor's liability, a minor's estate is liable for the recovery of the loan if it is taken for the necessities of that minor. If it is taken for the necessities of that minor. Clear? Yes or no, everyone? Clear, everyone? Yes or no? Then, done everyone? Yes? Okay, next question. Rahul runs a construction company and has secured a contract to build shopping mall. Okay. The client requires him to provide a bank guarantee to ensure that he will fulfill his obligation under the contract. To meet this requirement, Rahul approaches his bank for a guarantee. In this scenario, which of the following statement accurately describe the parties involved in the bank guarantee? Very easy. Please answer this question. Very easy. Rahul runs a construction company and has secured a contract to build a new shopping mall. The client requires him to provide a bank guarantee. So everyone, please answer this question. Very easy. Everyone, please answer this question. Lakshmi, read out now. Please read out now and then answer this question. Very easy. Just you have to focus. Very easy. Just you have to focus and then you have to answer. Very easy. Only you have to focus it completely. Shirish is saying C. Okay. And everyone else Sunil, Kirutika, Mansi, Ruchi, Sandeep, Krishna, and everyone. Please answer this question. Okay. So either A or C. You are confused with A or C. Bank is the surety that is for, because see, it is a bank guarantee. So when there is a bank guarantee, bank definitely is the surety. There is no doubt in this point. Acha, search. Now in all this, just apply the elimination method. In this, the bank is the principal debtor. This cannot be the answer in any case. Okay. In this, the bank is the creditor, cannot be the answer. In this, the bank is the surety. It can be the answer. The bank is. So, very easy. C is the correct answer. Only from the very first point, C is the correct answer. When the bank guarantee is asked, now, bank is giving you the guarantee. It means that the bank is surety. Now, who is the debtor and who's the creditor? That is the second thing. Bank is the surety. That is the principal and the main thing here. Okay. Now, see, Rahul ran a construction company and secured a contract. So, Rahul is a debtor here. And the client is a creditor. So, C is the correct answer. Very easy. Only one thing you have to focus. बैंक गारंटी लिखा है भाई, बैंक गारंटी लिखा है. अगर बैंक गारंटी लिखा है तो बैंक तो श्योरिटी देगा ही ना. बैंक ही तो गारंटी देगा. बैंक गारंटी में बैंक गारंटी देगा. चारों में से बैंक की गारंटी, बैंक इज द श्योरिटी. दिस इज ओनली इन द पॉइंट सी. सो सी इज द करेक्ट आंसर. Hmm. Done. Clear. Now next, choose the correct statement about the gross working capital. We have to choose the correct statement regarding the gross working capital. It is the capital invested in the total current assets of the enterprises. Second, current assets are non tangible, immovable assets that are not recoverable in cash. We have to choose the correct statement regarding the gross working capital. Everyone, please answer this question. Everyone, please answer this question. Very easy. Please answer this question. We have to choose the correct statement here. Again, now please read out carefully. When you are reading out carefully, now half of your problem will solve while only reading out this question. There is nothing complicated in this question, please. Nothing complicated in this question. You just have to read it out. Only just read it out this question. We have to choose the correct statement about the gross working capital. Okay. Everyone, first, it is the capital invested in the total current assets of the enterprises, right? Current assets are non tangible. No, current assets are tangible, that can be seen, that can be touched, that can be moved. Okay, and that can be recovered in cash. So second is the wrong point. Only one is the correct statement here. Current assets are those assets which are tangible, means that can be touched, that can be seen, movable, that can be moved, and that are recoverable in cash. That is called as the current asset. And when the capitals are invested in the current asset, then it is called as the gross working capital. So one is only the correct answer. Second is the wrong statement here. Okay, one is the correct answer and second is the wrong statement here, everyone. Okay, done. Okay, now last question. Choose the incorrect statement about the cash budget. Incorrect. We have to choose the incorrect statement regarding the cash budget. Incorrect. Okay. A cash budget is the statement of cash receipts and cash payments. Second, it is distinct from the cash flow statement because the cash budget deals with both cash and non-cash funds, where cash flow statement deals with only cash transaction. A cash budget is usually prepared for a long period of time. So you have to choose the incorrect statement here. Everyone, just choose the incorrect statement here. Very easy. You can all answer this question. We have to choose the incorrect statement here. We have to choose the incorrect statement here. We have to choose the incorrect statement here. Okay. A. You are all saying A. Kirutika, 2 and 3 means A. Incorrect statement. First of all, a cash budget is a statement of cash receipts and cash payment. True. That is true. It is distinct from cash flow statement because cash budget deals with both cash and non-cash. No. See, cash flow statement deals with both cash and non-cash. Whereas cash budget only deals with the cash transaction. So second is wrong. Third, cash budget is usually prepared for a long period of time. False. It is usually prepared for a short period of time. Like for example, on a weekly basis, or you can say on a quarterly basis, or monthly, or fortnightly basis, right? So cash budget are always prepared for a shorter period of time, not for a longer period of time, right? So second and third are the wrong statement, means A is the correct answer and first is the correct statement, right? Okay, so A is the correct answer. A is the correct answer. Clear? So this is it. This is for today's marathon. So did you all enjoy the level of question I have asked in for you from you? Did you all have enjoyed the level of questions? Yes or no? Can we start the session, everyone? Okay, so let's start discussing this chapter. Module C, PPB. The very first question, easy question. E-rupee cannot be used for which category? So E-rupee, what is E-rupee? I have a detailed explain E-rupee in module C. So you have to tell me E-rupee cannot be issued for which of the following category? Person to person, business to consumer, business to business, or none of the above. Everyone just please answer this question, guys. E-rupee can be issued or cannot be issued for which of the following categories? Everyone please answer this question, guys. So the correct answer for this question is what? E-rupee. Okay, Sunny is saying B, business to consumer. Why? Business to consumer is one of the very important aspects of the e-rupee category. So e-rupee can be issued in two core categories, person to person and person to consumer. Person to person and person to consumer, these are the two main category in which e-rupees are issued. E-rupee cannot be issued for business to business person. Okay, the maximum transaction value for the e-rupee is rupees 10,000. Okay, NPCI, National Payment Corporation of India, has actually regulating or is actually regulating the e-rupee. E-rupee is like a e-voucher which is delivered to your phone or it is delivered to you via email, or it is like a QR code where you just go to that voucher to a designated merchant and scan your that voucher and just avail your free services against the e-voucher value, right? So that is the concept of e-rupee. So e-rupee is not issued for business to business category, means C is the correct answer here, right everyone? Okay, next question. Which of the following, yeah, choose the correct statement regarding the e-rupee. Again, e-rupee can be issued only by the bank authorized by Reserve Bank of India to issue prepaid instrument and who are participating at the payment service providers in the UPI system. E-rupee can be issued up to INR, means up to 1 lakh per voucher. E-rupee is distributed both in a digital form as well as offline form. So we have to choose the correct statement here again. Everyone, we have to choose the correct statement here. Everyone, please answer this question. Ruchi, Hema, Sunny, Sharmila, Krishna, Lakshmi, everyone, just please answer this question. We have to choose the correct statement here. E-rupee can be issued only by the bank authorized by Reserve Bank of India to issue the prepaid instrument who are participating as a payment service providers in the UPI system. E-rupee can be issued up to rupees 1 lakh per voucher, and e-rupee is distributed both in digital form as well as online form or offline form. Everyone. So, A, you are all saying A is the correct answer. Krishna, Shamila, Mansi, Gopal, Lakshmi, Hema, Sunny. Everyone is saying A is the correct answer. So, yes, first of all, A is the correct statement. Second, e-rupee can be issued up to rupees 1 lakh per voucher. That is wrong. I just have told you that e-rupee can be issued up to rupees 10,000 per voucher. E-rupee was only distributed in the digital form, not in the offline format. So this is also wrong. So one only is the correct answer. One only is the correct answer, everyone. Right? Now, next question. Which of the following is associated with the distributed ledger technology? Distributed ledger technology, blockchain, 5G network, RPA, ATMs, or all of the above. Which of the following is associated with the distributed ledger technology? Everyone. Which of the following is associated with the distributed ledger technology? Vivek, Sunny, Hema, Lakshmi, Gopal, Mansi. Everyone, please answer this question. Everyone, at least just please like and share the video, guys. Whoever is watching this session, just please at least like the video. So all of you, at least just please like the video, guys. Which of the following is associated with the distributed ledger technology? So distributed ledger technology, this is a PYQ. Okay, it was asked in the October 2024 examination cycle. Distributed ledger technology, blockchain is associated with the distributed ledger technology, right? Not all of the above. Blockchain is the correct answer. So blockchain is a distributed ledger technology that stored the group of transaction in the form of blocks, then link and sequence them. Okay, that is called as the blockchain. So blockchain is a distributed ledger technology, right, everyone? Now, next is we have to choose the correct statement regarding the account aggregator. Account aggregator, everyone, we have to choose the correct statement regarding account aggregator. First, an account aggregator is a type of CP regulated entity. It helps individuals securely and digitally access and share information from one financial institution. They have an account with another regulated financial institution in the AA network. Data can be shared without the consent of the individual. So we have to choose the correct statement here. Account aggregator, related to the account aggregator, we have to choose the correct statement here. Everyone, we have to choose the correct statement here. Account aggregator. Everyone can answer this question. It's a very easy question. So Gopal is saying D. Sunny is also saying D. Means second only. You all are saying second only is the correct answer. Everyone else? Everyone else, guys. Everyone. Just please share this video and like this video. Everyone who is watching this session, it's a request that at least just please like this video. Okay, so when we are talking about the account aggregator, first of all, because account aggregator is used for transferring the information from one financial institution to another financial institution in a secured and digital format, right? And this should be within the account aggregator network. So it is from one financial institution to another financial institution, means it is what? It is a RBI regulated entity because it is concerning with the financial institutions. So CB has nothing to do with it, right? So first is wrong because it is what? It is a Reserve Bank of India regulated entity. Second, it helps an individual securely and digitally accessing the information from one account to another account within the AA network. That is correct. Okay, and third, data can be shared without the consent of the individual. That is form. consent is very important, right? So only second is the correct answer. Yes, D is the correct answer here. Everyone, right. Next question. API in terms of open banking refers to what? The full form of API. The full form of API. Everyone, please answer this question. The API, the full form of API is what? Everyone, please answer this question. Sharmila, Krishna, Hema, Kumar, and everyone. API in terms of open banking refers to what? So, what is open in banking? Open banking when the customer gave their consent that the bank can share the financial information of that customer to any third party app or service provider, so that the customer can give that third party can give the customer information according to their preferences. So sharing this information from of the customer to any third party vendors or service provider, that is called as the open banking. And when we are talking about the open banking, application programming interface are used for sharing this information. So in open banking, the technology which is used, that is called as API, application programming interface. Clear? Done is the correct answer. Right. Next question. Which of the following statement is not true regarding the open banking? So you have to choose the incorrect statement regarding the open banking. Not true regarding the open banking. First of all, it is a practice enabling secure interoperability in the banking industry. It allows third-party payment service provider to access banking transaction and other data from bank and financial institution. Being open in nature, open banking facilitate the opening of account to foster financial inclusion. APIs plays a greater role in the sharing customer data in open banking. Incorrect statement. You have to choose the incorrect statement here. Open banking. Regarding open banking, what is the statement which is not correct? Incorrect statement regarding the open banking. Everyone. Incorrect. So Krishna is saying B. So when open banking, I have just defined you what is open banking. In open banking, application programming interface is used, right? You have to choose the incorrect statement here. Not true. Just read out carefully the question and then answer. First, everyone, please just read out the question carefully and then answer. Everyone, please answer this question. Just read out and carefully and then answer this question. Everyone. First of all, it is a practice of enable secure interoperability in the banking industry too. It allows third-party payment service provider to access banking transaction and other data from the bank and financial institution. This is the main thing of open banking. Open banking actually allowed the third-party payment service provider to access banking transactions and data from the bank and financial institution, of course, with the customer's consent, right? So B is correct. Why B is wrong in open banking? Third, being open in nature, open banking facilitate the opening of the account to foster financial inclusion. They have to do nothing with the opening of account. Open banking is not concerned with the opening of the account. This is not true. Being open in nature, open banking facilitate the opening of account to foster financial inclusion. This is the false statement. They have nothing to do with the open banking system. APIs, application programming interface, plays a greater role in sharing the customer data in open banking. That is correct. So C is the correct answer because we have to choose the incorrect statement. We have to choose the false statement here. Every one of you is wrong. And that's why I was saying that please read out the question carefully. Please read out the question carefully because this is very easy question. I expect that you can just all answer this question easily, right? Now, next question. Very common, easy, and simple question. BHIM stands for. The full form of BHIM is what? Everyone. The full form of BHIM is what? Everyone. The full form of BHIM is what? And what is Bheem? Anyone can just tell me that how much transactional value is allowed in Bheem? Everyone. The limit that is allowed in Bheem app, which is linked to every bank account, the limit per transaction for one day is what? Everyone. Yes, Beam is Bharat Interface for Money. True. It is an application that is making the payment easier, simple, and quicker, right? Now, in Beam, when you have attached to a bank account, any bank account to this Beam application, obviously, the maximum transactions that is allowed per transaction, the amount is 1 lakh plus per day transaction, the maximum value is 1 lakh, right? So Bheem is what? Bharat interface for money. 1 lakh is the limit which is allowed in Bheem per transaction also, and in one day also. Right? So that is called as Bheem. Right? It is 1 lakh, not 20, not 40, 1 lakh, everyone. Okay, next question. Patching operating system is done to remediate against what? Patching operating system. So you know that there are different vulnerabilities to which our computer are exposed to, right? And we have embedded different softwares, and we have embedded different technology to remediate against the vulnerabilities, right? So patching operating system is actually for what? Everyone, patching operating system is actually for what? Everyone, please answer this question. Okay, so DDoS attack, for DDoS attack, we have anti DDoS software. Okay, then for execution of unauthorized software, there is application whitelisting. Remember that screenshot which I have given you in the class, right? For unknown macros, there is Microsoft Office. Configuring Microsoft Office, that is actually for the unknown macros, and the patching operating system is actually for the known security vulnerabilities, right? So these are all the things you have to remember. Some of the important things: for DDoS attack, there is anti DDoS software, execution of unauthorized software, application whitelisting. Then there is known unknown macros. For this, there is a Microsoft configuring Windows, and for known security vulnerabilities, there is patching operating system. Done? Clear? Right? Now, next question. See, in a cyberspace, okay, a threat actor can be. Who is a threat actor in a cyberspace? Who can act as a threat actor in a cyberspace? Cyber criminal, business competitor, present or former employees, or all of the above? Kindly answer this question, everyone, guys. And just please like and share the video. Everyone who is watching this session, at least, I have a request to all of you that please at least like the video. Only half of you have liked this video. Okay. So just please answer this question, guys. In a cyberspace, a threat actor can be. A threat actor is whom? In a cyberspace, a threat actor can be. Yes, a threat actor. Who is a threat actor? First of all, when we are talking about the threat actor can be anyone who can pose a threat to you, who can is a channel of a risk to you, right? And it can be any cyber criminal, your business competitor, your present and former employee. All of the above can act as a threat actor to all of you. So D is the correct answer here, right? Yes. Okay, Mansi and Mohan. Cyber criminals, they are the threat actors, but your business competitor can also impose risk on you. They are the sources of risk, business competitor, as well as your present and former employee. They are also acting as a threat actor. Clear? Done? Now, next. National Automated Clearing House NACH was implemented by NPCI for which of the following purpose? Normal checks, for clearing normal check, for clearing MICR checks, for high volume electronic transaction, for clearing prepaid instruments, or none of the above. So we are saying that if we are talking about the National Automated Clearing House, it is set up by NPCI for which of the following main purposes? It is actually for which of the following purpose? NACH, National Automated Clearing House. National Automated Clearing House has been set up for which of the following purpose? Clearing normal check, clearing MICR check, high volume electronic transactions, or clearing prepaid instruments, or none of the above. National Automated Clearing House. So you are saying that clearing MICR check, MICR, magnetic ink character recognition, for clearing these check, there is a technology which is known as CTS, check truncation system. Okay, that is for clearing the normal checks as well as the MICR check. Whereas when we are talking about the high volume electronic transactions that are settled by NACH, National Automated Clearing House. This is easy kind of question, but see, still you are all confused. Sometimes easy questions can also be a threat actor for you all, right? So threat actor, these type of easy questions can also be a confused question for you all, right? So C is the correct answer here. Done, everyone? Okay, next question. We have to choose the incorrect statement here. Now we have to choose the incorrect statement here. First of all, NPCI, National Payment Corporation of India, is a pioneer organization in the field of retail payments in India. Founded in December 2008, the NPCI is a non-profit organization established by SEBI. The organization presently have two core promoter banks, that is State Bank of India and the Punjab National Bank. We have to choose that which of the following statement is incorrect one. Everyone please answer this question. Incorrect statement here. Everyone, which of the following statements are incorrect? Everyone, which of the following statement is incorrect here? Please answer this question. We have to choose the incorrect statement, guys. We have to choose the incorrect statement here. So B, 2 and 3. Krishna is saying B, and Sunny is saying C. Gopal is also saying C, and everyone else. Read out the question carefully, guys. If you are reading out the question carefully, you are getting the correct answer of this question. We have to choose the incorrect question, incorrect statement here. We have to choose incorrect. First, NPCI, National Payment Corporation of India, is a pioneer organization in the field of retail payment system in India. Correct statement. Founded in December 2008. Correct. NPCI is a non-profit organization. Correct. Established by SEBI. SEBI, no, it is established by Reserve Bank of India. So that is false. The organization has two core promoter bank. First, it has 10 core promoter banks. So second and third are the incorrect one. We have to choose the incorrect statement. So B is the correct answer here. B is the correct answer here. Right, everyone? B is the correct answer here. Done? Clear? Now next question. Right. Which is the largest network of shared ATM in India? Okay, plus who controlled this network? First question. Second question, now it has been taken over by who? These three questions you have to answer, everyone. Which is the largest network of shared ATM in India? Second, who controlled it earlier? Now it is in the hand of who? Everyone. So Mansi, Hema, Lakshmi, Sharmila, Gopal, Mohan, every one of you is saying A. Yes, National Financial Switch is the largest network of shared ATM in India. Correct. Okay. Second, when we are talking about the second thing, it was earlier developed and deployed by IDRBT, Institute for Development and Research in Banking Technology. Institute for Development and Research in Banking Technology. It was earlier in the hand of a national financial switch is in the hand of this. And now it has been taken over by NPCI, National Payment Corporation of India. Everything is important. The extra information is important, right? Everyone? Next question. Digital India. The government of India's flagship program aims to turn India into a digital empowered society and a knowledge based economy by which year? In the concept of digital India, we have to achieve this target by which year? Now you have to tell me the three key visions of the digital India, the three key visions of the digital India, also, everyone. So by which year we have to achieve this concept? Plus we have to tell that what are the three key vision areas of the digital India, everyone. Three key vision. So this is easy. This is easy. 2030 is the correct answer, right? 2030 is the correct answer. But now you have to tell me what are the three main key visions of digital India. The three main key visions of the digital India, everyone. You can all answer this question. The three main key visions of digital India. First, digital infrastructure to be a basic utility for every citizen. The very first vision was that this digital infrastructure should be used as a basic utility for each and every citizen. Second, governance and service on demand. Governance and service on demand. And third, the digitally empowerment or digital empowerment for each and every citizen, right? So these are the three key vision, and these three key visions are very important in digital India concept, so achieved by 2030. And these are the three main areas. Clear, everyone? 2030 and three key visions. Can we move to the next question, guys? Okay, next question is JAM is actually the full form of JAM is what? Everyone. The full form of JAM is what? Everyone. Please answer this question. The full form of JAM is what? Answer, everyone. The full form of JAM, very easy. The full form of JAM is what? Everyone, please answer this question. The full form of JAM is what? Jan Dhan Yojana, Aadhaar and mobile number. True. So this is a triad. Jan Dhan Yojana, Aadhaar and mobile number. That is called as the JAM, right? Next question. Which of the following is not true? Means incorrect about IMPS, immediate payment services. Incorrect regarding the immediate payment services. IMPS allows electronic fund transfer only through mobile phones. The facilities provided by NPCI, IMPS allow instant money transfer. IMPS allows transferring of money to an account with another bank, etc. So you have to choose the incorrect. Okay, so which of the following is not true regarding the IMPS, immediate payment services? Very easy. Okay, so first of all, just tell me MPCI, okay, and sorry, immediate payment services, IMPS. IMPS allows electronic fund transfer only through mobile phone. No, so this can be done anywhere, right? By any app, or you can say you can do it in the offline mode also by requesting the bank. Second, the facilities provided by NPCI, National Payment Corporation of India, instant money transfer from one account to another, and that be done through the bank branches, right? So A is the incorrect statement here, right? No, no, IMPS can be done through the bank branches. IMPS can be done through the bank branches. There is nothing wrong in this, right? Next, we have to choose the correct statement here. The Enhanced Access and Service Excellence Program is driven by Indian Banking Association. It stresses on data analytics, automation, and digitization foster in the private sector bank to improve profitability, asset quality, customer service, and digital capabilities. We have to choose the correct statement here, everyone. Now just choose the correct statement here, guys. Everyone. We have to choose the correct statement here. Correct statement. Just read out the question carefully and then answer, everyone. Just read out the question carefully and then answer this question, everyone. Okay, so we have to choose the correct statement here. The Enhanced Access and Service Excellence Program is driven by Indian Banking Association. True. It stresses on data analytics, automation, digitization in the private sector bank. No, is actually help to improve the customer experience in the public sector bank. So this scheme has been introduced in the public sector banks, not the private sector bank. So when we have to choose the correct statement, A is the correct answer, only one is the correct statement. Okay. Done. Next question. Which network device used in LAN, local area network, to perform as a traffic directing functions on the internet? Traffic directing functions on the internet. Everyone. We have to choose correct answer here. Which network devices is used in LAN to perform as a traffic directing functions on the internet? Traffic directing functions on the internet. Guys, please answer this question. Traffic directing functions, yes, routers are used for the traffic directing functions. There is NIC, network interface card. Okay, this is like a hardware component, okay, to connect one computer to another computer network, right? So network interface card, bridge and switches, these are the different things. So A is the correct answer. When we are talking about the traffic directing function, it is done by the router. A network security system that monitor and control incoming and outgoing network traffic based on the predetermined security rules are called as predetermined security rules. These are called as what? Everyone. These are called as what? Very easy. A network security system that monitor and control incoming and outgoing network traffic based on the predetermined security rules are called as WAP, repeaters, firewalls, or none of the above. Everyone, please answer this question. Everyone, please answer this question. So, yes, it is called as firewalls. Correct. Now, just tell me the full form of WAP. Everyone, what is WAP? WAP, the full form of WAP is Wireless Application Protocol. WAP is Wireless Application Protocol. So when we are talking about the network security control, that is the firewall system, right? Next, we have to choose the correct statement here. A LAN, local area network, is defined as a large scale computer network spread over a span of sizable geographical area, normally utilizing the telecommunication network. Generally, the transmission speed and capacity are limited and the data transfer rate are very low in LAN if we compare it to WAN. We have to choose the correct statement here. We have to choose the correct statement here, guys, everyone. We have to choose the correct statement here. Just please choose the correct statement, and everyone, at least just please like and share the video. Whoever is watching this session, kindly just please like and share the video to the maximum you can. Okay, when we have to choose the correct statement, local area network is defined as a large scale computer network spread over a span of sizable geographical area, normally utilizing the telecommunication network. We have to choose the correct statement. Very easy question. We have to choose the correct statement here, everyone. No answer yet. Read out the question carefully. This is very easy question, one of the easiest question. Just read out the question carefully. You can answer this question. You can answer this question. Only Shamila has given me the answer, and rest everyone, Lan and Van, these are the very easy questions, right? Everyone, please answer this question, guys. What is correct statement regarding these two? Sunny is saying both. Krishna is saying both. Read out carefully. Again, I am saying please read out the question carefully. Please read out the question carefully. Again, I am saying that please read out the question carefully. Please read out the question carefully. So, local area network is defined as a large scale computer network spread over a sizable geographical area. That is not local area network, that is wide area network. The definition is wide area network. What are you doing, guys? So this is fact. Second, generally the transmission speed and capacity are limited, and the data transfer rates are low in the LAN if we compare it to WAN. False. These are high in the LAN if we compare it to WAN, right? So neither one nor two is the correct statement. None of you have given me the correct answer. D is the correct answer. Neither one nor two. None of you has given me the correct answer. Next question. Which of the following statement is not true regarding the core banking system? Which of the following is not true regarding the core banking system? Branches are interconnected only to share customer data among them. Customer need not necessarily transact only from the home branch. The data of the customer is not lost when the home branch is down. A customer can access his banking account to related information in multiple ways. Online, mobile, and other banking services can be provided. Not true regarding the banking system. Which of the following statement is not true? Everyone, you have to answer this question. Which of the following statement is not true regarding the core banking system? Yes, obviously A is not true. Branches are not interconnected in core banking system. Branches are connected to a centralized banking system. So there is a centralized branch to which every branches are connected, right? That is called as core banking system. They are not interconnected. They are connected to a centralized banking system, right? Done. Next question. Features of a cash recycler machine. Cash recycler machine can accept cash from the customer and dispense it well. They ensure the genuineness of the currency. Cash deposit is made via debit or a credit card. Cardless transaction up to rupees 50,000 per day. Everyone, please answer this question. Very easy. Just please answer this question. We have to choose the correct statement regarding the cash recycler machines. Cash recycler machines. Okay, so first statement, cash recyclers can accept cash from the customer and dispense it as well. True. They ensure the genuineness of the currency. True. Cash deposit can be made with a debit or a credit card. False. It is made via only debit card. Cardless transaction of up to rupees 50,000 per day. False. It is 20,000 per day. Right? So if we have to take the correct answer here, 1 and 2, B is the correct statement. Everyone, B is the correct statement, guys. Okay. Sharmila, Krishna, Bala, Sunny, Vivek, Lakshmi, Hema, Sharmila. Everyone. Next question. What is the maximum limit per account per day if the bank number is not recorded with the bank in the case of cash deposit machine? Everyone. Maximum limit per account per day if the PAN number is not recorded with the bank in case of cash deposit machines. If the PAN is not recorded, maximum limit if the PAN is not recorded, everyone. If the PAN is not recorded, what is the maximum limit of the transaction? Yes, it is 49,950, right? So this is the maximum limit if the PAN is not recorded with the PAN, right? Last question. That is an easy and convenient way to generate a debit card PIN through various banking channels like ATM, internet banking, IVR, SMSs, etc. This is the last question. That is an easy and convenient way to generate a debit card PIN through various channels. Everyone. Dash is an easy way or convenient way to generate a debit card and PIN through various channels like ATMs, internet banking, IVR, and SMSs, etc. So the correct answer is yes, green pin is the correct answer. Okay. So we are completing module D today, right, of PPB. So with this, this complete one short series is finished, right? So we have discussed the four IEIFS module and now the four PPB module. With the PPB module, I am finishing this series, okay? And then we will be going to have a last minute marathon in the last day of the examination, right, everyone? Everything is clear? Everything? Yes. Okay. Okay, guys. Hi, hello, good evening, everyone. Just please at least like the video. Whoever has joined the session, kindly just please like the video. Okay. So let's start discussing this PPB module B. So, very first of the following question. PPB module D is completely based on ethics that you all know. Very short. So I am taking just a 20 to 25-minute session because I know that all the questions will be covered in this 20 to 25 minutes, right? So which of the following is not a principle of ethics, everyone? Which of the following is not a principle of ethics? Fairness, dignity, goodwill, remaining conscious for profit at all cost. Not a principle of ethics. Hi Sunil, good evening. Hello Rigved, good evening. So, which of the following is not a principle of ethics? Everyone, please answer this question. So, if we talk about the correct answer, not a principle of ethics. So, the correct answer is what? Obviously, see, fairness, dignity, and goodwill. These are considered as the principle of ethics. But when we are talking about this D, remaining conscious of the profit at all costs, this is not considered as the principle of ethics. So obviously D is the correct answer here. Okay. Now, next question. Business ethics is helpful in dealing with dilemmas, guarding reputations, helping in avoiding future risk, or all of the above. Business ethics is helpful in which of the following conditions? Business ethics, everyone. Mansi, Krishna, Ruchi, Sunil, and Rigved, and everyone. Business ethics is helpful in which of the following? Dealing with the dilemmas, guarding reputation, help in avoiding future risk, or all of the above. So the correct answer is what? Right. So business ethics is what? Dealing with dilemma, guarding reputation, help in avoiding future risk. So all of the above. D is the correct answer here. Next question. Global financial crisis of which year is considered as the worst after the Great Depression of 1930? 2000 to 2001, 3 to 4, 7 to 8, or 10 to 11. The global financial crisis of which year is considered as the worst after the Great Depression of 1930? Everyone. After the Great Depression of 1930, everyone please answer this question. Very simple. The global financial crisis of which year is considered as the worst after the Great Depression of 1930? So the correct answer is what? Yes, obviously 2007 to 8. Okay, so this actually started from USA and then it spread to all the part of the world, right? And it is considered as the worst financial crisis after the Great Depression of 1930. So yes, C is the correct answer. Good. Next question. Which of the following statement is true? Everyone, which of the following statement is true? Business ethics modifies people behavior. Objective of ethics is to manage values and conflict resolution. Business ethics and corporate social responsibilities are the same thing and ethics cannot be managed. True. Which of the following situation is true? Mohan, Smriti, Sunil, Mansi, Sunny. Rigved. Rigved, why were you absent in the class? Paid class, why were you absent there? Everyone, answer this question. And at least like the video, guys. Whoever is watching this session, kindly just please at least like the video. All of you, at least just please like the video. So, which of the following statement is true, right? First of all, business ethics modifies people behavior. That is completely a myth. It does not modifies people behavior. It just manages your values and helped you to solve the dilemmas and the conflicts, right? So B is the correct thing. Business ethics and CSR are the same. Myth. Again, it is a myth. Why? Because corporate social responsibility is one of the short and small aspect of business ethics. Business ethics has much more in it, okay, not just this corporate social responsibility. Now, ethics can not be managed. That is clearly a myth. Ethics can be managed. You have to manage ethics indirectly in the organization. So, obviously, B is the correct answer here. Right? Right, everyone? Good. Next question. The risk broadly lead to what? The risk broadly lead to what? First of all, incorrect decision making lead to setback to the business, interruption in activities due to loss of data, hardware, software, and peopleware, violation of the privacy, direct financial loss to the computer fraud, or all of the above. Risk broadly lead to what? Everyone. Risk broadly lead to what? Everyone, at least just please like the video. Whoever is watching this session, I'm just requesting everyone to just please like the video, guys. Everyone. Risk broadly lead to what? So you are all saying B. You are all saying B. Risk broadly lead to what? Now Mohan is saying E, Gopal B, Sunny E, Rigved E, Sunil B, Krishna B, Smriti B. Risk. Incorrect decision making leads to setback in the business, obviously. Interruption in the activities like data or hardware or software or people were lost, obviously. Violation in the privacy, obviously. Direct financial loss, obviously. All of the above is the correct answer. Risk actually leads to everything, right? So E is the correct answer. E is the correct answer, obviously. Now, next question. Whistleblower Protection Act dash in India protect people who provide information about the wrongdoing. 9, 10, 5, or 11. Whistleblower Protection Act dash in India protects people who provide information about the wrongdoing. Everyone. Whistleblower Protection Act dash in India protects people who provide information about the wrongdoing. Everyone. Yes, so 2011 Whistleblower Protection Act 2011 means D is the correct answer. Okay, next question. Which of the following is not included in a standard banking code of conduct? Which of the following is not included in the standard banking code of conduct? Profitability, neutrality, reliability, or integrity. Not included in the standard banking code of conduct. Everyone. Which of the following is not included in the standard banking code of conduct? Everyone. Very easy. You can all answer this question. Standard banking code of conduct. Simple thing. Answer the question, everyone. Answer the question, everyone. Not included. Sunny and Smriti and Gopal, neutrality is actually included. Standard banking code of conduct is don't have anything with the profitability. Code of conduct defines you how to be integrated, reliability, neutrality, okay, not about the profitability. That is not code of conduct. So obviously A is the correct answer. Not included in the standard banking code of conduct. Profitability is the correct answer. Okay. Neutral is the basic thing. You should be neutral. As a banker, you should be neutral towards your employees, towards your customer. That is the banking code of conduct. Okay. Next question. Job discrimination means people or employee being denied opportunity on the basis of race, caste, sex, or all of the above. Job discrimination means employee being denied opportunity based on dash. Employee being denied opportunity based on dash. Obviously, race, religion, caste, sex, and all of the above. D is the correct answer. True. Next question. Bank employees are expected not to expect or accept bribe, credit appraisals and loan disbursement, monitoring and recovery of the loan, marketing of the bank product and services, or all of the above. Bank employees are expected that do not accept bribe while which of the following? Do not expect bribe. Banks employees, obviously, credit appraisals, loan disbursement, monitoring, recovery, marketing of the banks and products, all of the above is the correct answer. All of the above is the correct answer. Next question. Proprietary data refers to information relating to intellectual property right and trade secret of the company, information relating to the employee, information about the CEO of the company, or none of the above. Proprietary data refers to what, everyone? Proprietary data refers to what? Proprietary data refers to what? Everyone, please answer this question. Proprietary data, information related to the intellectual property right and trade secrets of the company, information relating to the employees, information about the CEO of the company, or none of the above. Yes, intellectual property right and trade secret of the company. Next question. Ethical dilemma occurs when there is a dash, clash between two right, conflict between a right and a less right, disagreement between right and wrong, or all of the above. Ethical dilemma occurs when, everyone, ethical dilemma. Ethical dilemma. What is an ethical dilemma here? Ethical dilemma. Ethical dilemma. It is not the disagreement between right and wrong. So all of the above cannot be the answer. Now choose between A and B. Now choose between A and B. It is neither C nor D. Okay, so now choose between A and D. Sorry, A and B. Ethical dilemma occurs when there is a clash between two rights, conflict between a right and a less right. So better answer is clash between two rights. It is like choosing which right is more right over the other. Which right is actually more right over the other. So when there is a clash between two right, the basic thing is that is called as the ethical dilemma, right? So A is the correct answer. No, 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 it is not a disagreement between right and wrong. Basically, it is A. Now, insider trading refers to what? Employees making use of confidential information, passing on confidential information to relatives and friends, trading in the stock market without informing the bank, or all of the above. What is the insider trading? Everyone, just please tell me what is the insider trading? Everyone. Smriti, better. See, B can also be the answer in this, but the better answer is A. When there is a clash between two, right, that's simply called as the ethical dilemma. Which is better over the other? You sometimes have to choose this also, right? So sometimes there are questions which are so options which are so identical with each other, right? So you have to choose that which is more over the other, which is better over the other, right? Okay. Now, insider trading refers to what? Now, when we are talking about the insider trading, first of all, employees making use of confidential information, yes. Passing on confidential information to relatives and friends, yes. Trading in the stock market without informing the bank, yes. All of the above is the correct answer. And insider trading is prohibited by the CB, right? Okay, next question. Now, there is a suggestion. Suddenly, there's a lunch hour protest in a company by a group of employees protesting against the decision of HR department to carry out the routine checks for their employees to know whether or not they have alcohol in smoking habit. Medical examination carried out of a renowned pathological hospital chain and has been conducted, and employees' personal habits now is shared with the HR department, who just in turn passed on this data to the insurance company, which was providing group medical claim services to the company. Now, which is correct regarding this case study? So, this is a case study, everyone, right? So, there is a case which has been given. Now, which is correct? The insurance company need not to spend huge medical expenses in reimbursing employees. So, sharing these data is correct. An employee shouldn't be concerned with the social and personal life of the employee as long as the employee resists pursuing this habit at the workplace. Both the statements are correct, neither one nor two, or none of the above. So just read out first of all this question carefully. Just read out the question carefully and then you just have to analyze and answer. First, just read out, then analyze and answer. First, just read out, then analyze and then answer. Okay, Kavita is saying P, Sunny is also saying P, and everyone else, please answer this question. Kindly just please like the video, guys. Everyone, please, whoever is watching this session, please like the video. Okay, suddenly. Okay, so you are all saying B. Okay, so yes, obviously, when see there is a lunch hour protest in a company by a group of employee against the HR department to carry out their routine checks for the employees. Okay, because the data has been shared to the HR and then in turn shared to the insurance company, that is actually a breach of privacy for the employees. Okay, despite the employer can just present their side that we have to do a lot of expenses and providing you the mediclaim, that is not the correct thing because you are breaching the privacy of the employees. As long as the employee is resisting their habits at the workplace, it shouldn't be the concern of any employer what they are doing in their home. Okay, so obviously B is the correct answer in this situation. B is the right answer. Okay, done, guys. Okay, next question. Managing by values in an organization has few basic elements which include what? Managing by values in an organization has a few basic elements which include what? Identifying core values, communicating core values, aligning values and practices, or all of the above. Managing by values in an organization has few basic elements which include what, everyone? Please answer this question. So the correct answer is what? Managing by values in an organization has few basic elements which include identifying core values, communicating core values, aligning values and practices. Obviously, all of the above is the correct answer. Right. Next question. What is the feature of value? What is the feature of value? Value provide a standard of competence and morality. Values are very large in number. Values are relatively temporary and vulnerable to change or none of the above. What is the feature of a value? What is the feature of the value, everyone? What is the feature of the value? So, A. First of all, values are relatively temporary and vulnerable to change. No, they are not temporary. And it took a lot of time to change the value because the value are the core of human being. If we talk about the values, values are considered as the core of human, right? So it take a lot of time to change. Okay, so they are relatively not temporary. They are considered as the permanent thing, right? Values are very large in number. No, they are very less in numbers, right? So if we talk about the values, these are less in number. Values provide competence and morality. Yes, this is the correct answer. So A is the characteristic of a value, rest are wrong. Okay, good. Next question. The golden rule says that everything you want others to do to you, you shouldn't do to others. Do not do to others that you do wish them to do to you. Do not do anything to other what if done to you can cause harm to you. We have to choose the correct statement here. So golden rule, which of the following is actually a golden rule? We have to select the correct statement regarding the golden rule, everyone. We have to select the correct statement regarding the golden rule. Everyone, please answer this question. We have to select the correct statement regarding the golden rule. Second and third, you are saying that second and third is the correct answer. Sunil is saying D. Kavita is saying B, only third, and everyone else, please answer this question. Okay. First, everything you want others to do to you, you should do to others, right? So you shouldn't do to others, that is wrong. You shouldn't do to others, that is wrong, right? Do not do to others that you do wish them to do to you at will fall. Do not do to others that you do not wish them to do to you, right? So this is a negative perspective. Neither this is the correct answer. Do not do anything to other what if done to you can cause harm to you. That is correct, right? So only third is the correct statement, everyone. Only third is the correct statement, everyone, right? Clear? Next question. Corporate culture is explained as what? Corporate culture, set of values, belief, goals, and norms, way of looking at problem, maximizing profitability, targeting bigger market share. Corporate culture is explained as what? Everyone. Corporate culture is explained as what? We have to answer this question, guys. Everyone, please answer this question. Corporate culture is explained as what? Please answer this question, everyone. Targeting bigger market share, maximizing profitability, way at looking the problem. No, corporate culture is a set of values, beliefs, goals, and norms that is expected in a professional environment. How to behave in a professional environment, what is actually expected from you in a professional environment is considered to be as a corporate culture, the values, the beliefs, the goals, the norms, right? So A is the correct answer. Okay. Next, practically don't just speak any controversial statement here. Okay, Okay, ethical dilemma occurs when there is a clash between, okay, this we have already discussed, right? Integrity is a core value which makes an individual complete, makes an individual partial, makes an individual extensive, or none of the above. Very easy. See, all ethics is very easy, right? Ethics is actually very easy for all of you, right? Very easy, very simple. Ethics are very easy for all of you. So when we are talking about the correct answer, integrity is the core which makes an individual complete. Obviously, is the correct answer. Next question. Moral judgment is based on the concept of objectivity, understanding, justice, fairness, and profit. Everyone. Moral judgment. Theory of moral judgment. Remember theory of moral judgment. Lawrence Kohlberg. Lawrence Kohlberg. Remember the theory of uh, moral judgment. It is also called as theory of objectivity, and which includes what? So first, second, and third: objectivity, understanding, justice, and everyone else. Please answer this question, everyone. Lawrence Kohlberg, moral judgment. Moral judgment is the concept of objectivity, justice, and fairness. One, third, and fourth. Lawrence Kohlberg defined this theory of what? Moral judgment, which is actually based on objectivity, justice, and fairness. So obviously, C is the correct answer. None of you is correct except Sunny, right? So C is the correct answer. Next question. Sexual harassment include only welcoming sexually determined behavior directly, a demand or request for a sexual favor, any other unwelcoming physical, verbal, or non-verbal conduct of sexual nature. Choose the correct statement. Regarding sexual harassment, everyone, we have to choose the correct statement here. We have to choose the correct statement here, guys. Everyone choose the correct statement. Everyone, please answer this question. All of the above, just read out carefully. When there is a welcoming sexually determined behavior directly, this is not a sexual harassment. Sexual harassment actually includes unwelcoming behavior. Unwelcoming behavior, whether directly or indirectly. If it is welcoming, it is not a harassment, first of all. If it is welcoming, you are inviting, you are welcoming it, you are accepting it, it is not a harassment, right? So, first is not the correct answer, second and third is the correct statement, C is the correct answer. Okay, right. Next, conflict of interest may occur between. Okay, this is the last question and this is it. Okay, because module D is very easy. Okay, conflict of interest may occur between everyone. At least just please like the video. Whoever is watching this session, guys, please like the video. Conflict of interest may occur between a bank and its client, among the employees, employee of a bank and a client, all of the above or none of the above. Conflict of interest occur between. Yes, a bank and the client, among the employees and employees, all of the above is the correct answer. D is the correct answer, right? So this is it. This is your module D, and with this we have completed this one short modules series, right? Now in the last week of your examination, I'm going to have a marathons again of A, B, C, and D, and then we have the final marathon, right? So thank you so much everyone for joining this session. Kindly just please like and share the video as much as you can. And if you haven't subscribed this channel yet, is a request guys that please subscribe this channel and press the bell notification icon.